Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of chilled, relaxed plant content where we talk about our plants and we just try to grow it the best way we know how. If that's something you can relate to, hit the subscribe button. Let's be plant friends. So, I've been evaluating some of my plants, as I do, and I have this plant, I'm going to show you really quick, that from far away doesn't look too bad. This is it's supposed to be a variegated lipstick plant. And it looks okay on the bottom, but then when you get up here, this is what it looks like. And it's always looking like this. And eventually, vines will just die off, and then they're just sitting there, and I've never gotten this plant to bloom. The blooms are supposed to be really pretty, really cute. I've never gotten any lipstick plant to bloom. And it's kind of making me feel like just chucking the plant. I don't need just like a regular green plant. I have a whole bunch of them. It doesn't look good on top. It stresses me out when I have to fix it all up and everything like that. It's just so I think I'm going to get rid of this plant, which leaves me with this pot, which is a 6-inch pot. It's very pretty. And what I was thinking was upgrading my Pagoda lipstick plant, which looks a lot better. I mean, there's some dead stems here and there. I still, right there, have to clean it up. But, overall, this is a better looking plant for me. It also flowers. For me, the flowers aren't show-stopping or anything, but it does flower. Whether that means it's because it's stressed out or not, I don't know. But I think the plan is to chuck the variegated lipstick plant, up pot this guy, and then I have a cactus that I can pot up into here. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I was going to say I think, but that's what we're doing. We're going with it. And then I have purchased a few other plants. Nothing crazy. It's basically just to fill up planters that I've had. And I can show you those. I did buy 2 new planters, so I can show you those at the end. And then just quickly the little plants I bought with it. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. I'll switch you around. I'll move you. Let us move so that you can see the plants. Get you nice and close. I think you can see the plants. And let's just start. I have a bin under the table right here. I think I'm just gonna dump this whole thing in there. I think so, right? Who wants a plant that looks like this? Nobody. And it never flowered. I've had it for years, and it just will not flower. Alright, so that was quick and easy. I could show you. The plant did grow. It has plenty of leaves and stuff, roots. But it just it was never happy, so we're chucking it. We're gonna chuck it, or I guess I could ask my sister if she wants it, whatever. We'll see. I'll ask her first before I chuck it, but I'm not gonna hold on to it for forever. All right, and then this plant, let's see if we can just pull this guy out. Nope, probably not. I did just add some the Osmocote to this plant a week ago. So this is what the roots look like on her. They look pretty good, I think. I don't know. They look a little weird. They look very fuzzy. I don't know if you could see that. I don't see anything moving around, so I think that's okay. Alright, we could just pop her in there. We need some soil to backfill her. But first, before we do that, let's clean her up a little bit. How about that? Let's find my scissors. My scissors right here. Let me scoop my chair a little closer, and we're just going to cut everything that's dead off. Dead. This guy's like dead up to here, so we'll cut up to here. Now he's dead all the way down. We'll cut all the way down. All these older leaves. And maybe the plant wasn't growing, or it's been kind of dying some stuff off because it was like root bound, but I don't think it was that root bound. And I've been pretty good about watering recently, so who knows. But it's definitely a lot less like dead than the other plant. There we go. Got that one. I got this one. Got some dead leaves. Anything else? What's over here? Those look like dog hair and this some cat hair somehow in this plant. Yeah, so the flu is going around my family's as I record this, so I'm kind of just staying away, trying not to get sick. But we'll see. Okay, so that's not dead. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got some ugly leaves. Got a lot of cat hair and dog hair. Pull that off. Dead leaf. Another dead leaf. I got a stick. Look at all this fur. It's insane. Maybe I'll like hose this plant off too. Or maybe I'm probably just gonna hit it with some alcohol and water mix. That's kind of how I deal with the dirty plants sometimes. Maybe in the spring I'll pull everything into my shower and like kind of really hose everything off, but I don't think it's a good idea to do in the winter, so I'm not gonna do it. Alright, I think I got all the dead stuff up. I think. Just pull any of the loose stuff. So this is what it looks like. It looks a little bald on the top, but it's like a cleanish bald. I'm just going to put some soil right in here and let it kind of backfill itself. I got a bag of Miracle Grow. Boy. And I don't mind that the roots will be like on the bottom of the pot because I try to like bottom water most of my plants. Let's put you down here. Because it's like the best success I have for those types of plants. But I will lift it a little bit. Just throw a little bit of extra layer down there. There we go. Give it a little shake. And lift on one side. Dump the soil in. I'm hoping this like kind of makes this plant grow a little bit more. I mean, it grows. It does really well actually. But, you know, it'd be nicer if it kind of took off. Take out the tag. So this will be my one and only lipstick plant in my collection, which is fine. I don't need a whole bunch. I especially don't need them if they're just like not going to do anything or just always look ugly. You know? Nobody needs that in their lives. In their planty lives. Only grow plants that want to grow for you. I think it's pretty good. I have propagated this plant pretty easily, I think. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have. I don't know if I've ever transferred it out of like a propagation state into a soil state. I think I propagated it and gave it to other people. So I don't actually know if it like propagates well. Like from water into soil. But let me know in the comments below if you guys have. How did it go? And if you've gotten the other lipstick plants to grow, kudos to you. it grows, but it just doesn't do anything, and it kind of almost looks like one of my Hoyas, and I don't know. I was trying to grow it for the blooms, but I've had it for years at this point. I can't get it to bloom. This one blooms, and it needed in a pot, so we just, you know, we did what we had to do. We have so much hair on this plant alone. I don't know. It must just be in a spot where the cats walk by a lot. All right, so this is what this plant looks like. A little leggy on top, but hopefully this will branch out and fill up now that I've put some Osmocote in there and we got some fresh soil. And yeah, I'll put it on a higher shelf, I think. Maybe not. I'll probably put it on in the same shelf on the bottom. So this is like the little dish tray that I've been using. It's like a crystal, I don't know, candy bowl. I don't know what these things are. But, you know, I have a bunch of those for a lot of my plants that don't have any type of drainage or drainage catching system going on. This one is just, can you see? It has a pretty big hole too, but yeah, just to avoid mess, I kind of set them in little bowls and trays and old ashtrays, old glass ashtrays. I think it makes things look a little prettier and makes less of a mess for me. So this is it for now. I'm going to put her to the side. We can repot a cactus that I recently got. I'll put this tag back in. Although it's my only one, I should remember what it's called, but just in case. Put this to the side. This one's done for now. The cactus is right here. It was one of those like glued on flowers. Let me angle you down a little bit better. I had a glued on flower. I pulled it off. This is what we got going on. We need some soil for the pot. I've been kind of just replacing plants that don't do well with either cactus or succulents or like a pothos. Because I like the pot and I really like having like my shelves full. So I just kind of, I've just been picking plants that grow well, or plants that if they're not going to grow well, or if I'm not sure they're going to grow well, I get like a smaller version of it to try to grow first. All right, let's see if I can do this. Oh, got me. Oh, okay. So that kind of sucks. The only bad thing about buying from this I got from Home Depot. Is this rotten? Yeah, it's rotten. So let's just cut. Let's see. All right, I think that looks okay. So what we're gonna try to do now, because there were no roots to this plant, and I've seen other people do it, but I don't know how successful it was. I feel like I never see it. Yeah, we're just gonna throw this out. Like an updated version of like people just putting succulents or cactus on top of soil to see if roots grow. But that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna just try to remember that this plant doesn't have any roots. And I'm not gonna water this until like summer. The bags have a little bit of moisture like when you first buy them, and I recently bought this. So I'm not going to water. I don't even know if you saw any of that. Oh man, that sucks. But there's no roots. They all fell off. I think you saw that. And there was nothing to it. So this is what it looks like right now. We're just going to plop it on top of the soil. Ow. And we're just going to leave it. And I'm not going to water it until spring, basically, is what's going on with that. So there's that. That was a little disappointing, but quick and easy, I guess, you know, as long as everything lives. I've made a mess. I have this little wobbly cactus now. I want to show you what the roots what happened when I took it out of the pot. I'm not sure if you saw it. It like literally just popped up. It had roots, but it rotted. It rotted off. So these were all the older roots, which still kind of look good. But it rotted at the base. And yeah. So we're just going to throw that out. Alright. Now back to me. That was not what I was expecting, but it happened. It's whatever. I can now show you a couple of the little plants and planters that I picked up because I saw them at Home Depot when I was getting this cactus and I thought they were cute. So I'll start over here. Alright, so this is another cactus I picked up for this pot, and I picked it up for this pot because I had oxalises in these. And they haven't grown. I dug them all out. I got all the corms and I kind of just like sprinkled them here and there throughout my plants to see if they grow back. Because most of the time I have just an empty pot. And then like in spring they'll pop up and it'll look really pretty. But, you know, months at a time it's just the empty pot. So I can have the oxalis and they could be with other plants and they could just bloom when they want to and then go back. So I got a cactus for this guy, for this planter. You can see like where I ripped off the flower, the fake rubber flower they put on. So that, I think it looks kind of cute. Like a little bobblehead, a little bit. Alright, and then the others over here. Alright, let me start with this one. So I've had this planter, this pot, for a while. I don't think I had anything in it for a little bit. And I came across this cute little, like, Haworthia gastavaria. I think it's a gastavaria. The little warty is what they're called. I got a couple of them, and I just potted it up into this little planter because I thought it was cute. I like this planter. I like the little plant pot situation. All right, the next one, this is an older pot I had that didn't have a plant. I picked up, this is a Haworthia. I got this one because it's like twirly, and I don't think I have one that twirls as it grows. At least that's what it looks like. I don't know if that was like a light manipulation on the plant or if it just does that, but it would be very cool if it continued to do that and just like grow in a spiral and then put out little babies and they're spiraling. Everything's spiraling out of control. Anyway, the next one I'm going to show you is in this little planter. This is a new planter. I don't know. I really liked it. It had a drainage hole. And I just picked up another little gastavaria. This one's like more minty. I thought that was cute and cool. So we got this one. And then the last plant and pot situation, I picked up this little, it's like a 2-3 inch pot. It has a little tray. I just really liked the color and the combination, like the texture. And then I just picked up a little warty gastavaria. Am I saying that right? But yeah, so I know. I said I wasn't going to buy any more plants or pots. And I bought 2 pots and a couple of plants just to fill the pots. So that's it. That's it. I think that's everything that we're going to be doing in this video. Hopefully this is a quick, easy video I could just upload. But let me know in the comments below, out of all the pots, which one is your favorite? How many Gasteria little warties do you have in your collection? Or Haworthias? I have a lot. And have you had any success with just placing a cactus on top of soil and it rerooting? Or am I just going to slowly watch this plant die? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, relax, plant. Peace out.